I got 2 OTC stocks that are about to explode, and I might have an inside tip on when that might happen. Let's take a look. Welcome to the newsroom. Today I'm talking about stock, ticker symbol HIHI, Holiday Island Holdings. They're a recreational real estate market company. Now the tip that I received, it's very interesting. This company, Northern Equities, let me pull up the article. Holiday Island Holdings retains North Equities to roll out investor marketing campaign into a $40 billion recreational property market. Now this company, Northern Equities, reached out to me and said, hey, we love your channel. We want to spread awareness about this company that we're doing a marketing campaign for, Holiday Islands. So they reached out to me. They said, do a video about them. Tell your followers about this company and why it would be a good investment. Now, they're doing a 6-month campaign. Let me pull that up. Now, right here, they're going to develop and implement a social media-based 6-month investor awareness campaign beginning this month. Holiday Holdings is the company that this marketing campaign is for. I'm talking about it. People are going to want to buy this stock. Other YouTube people, they're going to talk about it. They're going to gain a lot of traction because they're reaching out to different YouTube personalities, influencers, advertising on social media all over the next 6 months. As these videos pop up and more ads pop up, more people are going to buy, volume is going to grow because, hey, this is an OTC stock. Volume is light. Let me pull this thing up. So, Holiday Holdings, the ticker is HIHI, currently trading at 10 cents. Looking at the chart of HIHI, volume it's missing. It's not even there. It's very low. It's like little dots. This heart has flatlined. But this is in the very early stages, and there's a lot of potential for this thing to explode and be very big next year. But it might happen sooner than you think, because as these videos pop out, more people are going to learn about it, and they're going to want to jump in before this thing runs. Here's a message from the business. Our main goals for 2020 are to finalize suitable funding to become a big player in our chosen geographic area. We are currently evaluating numerous prospective recreational and remote living opportunities, and we will report these to shareholders and the investment community as they materialize. So this company, they got big eyes. They're trying to grow. They're trying to be transparent with their investors. They're trying to gain the trust. They are a small penny stock with low volume. They got a lot of work ahead of them, but they're doing it, and this is the early stages. They just started doing this campaign now, so it's very early. So this PR is another green flag. There's 2 reasons I buy into a penny stock. Do they have an actual product, and are they transparent with their investors? Are they communicating with them? Because if they're not and they're hiding, red flags. These guys are transparent. Also, they have a product. Here's PR from the 22nd of September. Holiday Island Holdings acquires first real estate revenue producing asset. Boom. The residential property is the company's first income producing asset. So they're generating revenue now. As of September 22nd, that's when this article came out. They're doing the marketing campaign. They're on the upswing. So with these 2 key things that they're accomplishing, they're on their way to becoming a major leader in the recreational property market. So this is positive news for an OTC stock. Remember, very low volume right now, but it's the very early stages. So plenty of room to grow, but the risk is still there. Keep that in mind. All right, the next stock is interesting because it's a psychedelic company. This is not psychedelics as in the form of like the craziness, the crazy lights. It's not. So this is Global Trac Solutions, ticker PSYC, currently trading at a penny because it's a penny stock. Psychedelics are creating a wellness revolution and an industry with unprecedented opportunity. Remember the cannabis boom, right? People thought you just used that to giggle and eat food. No, there's also medicinal purposes, just like psychedelics. And I learned all about this. I went down a rabbit hole when I was researching this company. If you want to learn about psychedelics, if you're not too familiar with it like I was, I went on this website, Psychedelic Spotlight. This is owned and operated by Global Trac Solutions. So this is bundled in with their stock. So Global Trac Solutions, they're getting into the psychedelic market. And there's a lot of different psychedelics. There's psilocybin, which is the ingredient in magic mushrooms. They have ibogaine, LSD, ketamine, mescaline, DMT, MDMA. Also, if you want to learn about these, you could probably just listen to Joe Rogan. It's all he talks about, and elk meat. But check out the website if you want to learn more about it. So what are psychedelics? How can it be beneficial in a medicinal way? Psychedelics are part of a class of psychotropics that are known to activate the serotonin receptors in our brain, which have a direct effect on mood, cognition, and perception. Brain. It's helping your brain. They could use this for disorders like anxiety, depression, PTSD. Oh, speaking of PTSD, I browsed around the website And I found this cool article about this hockey player. This guy, Riley Cote, I don't know much about hockey, but he's on here. How psychedelics helped an ex-NHL enforcer drop the gloves and beat his PTSD straight into the sin bin. He says, I had a relationship with mushrooms for a good part of my life, but mainly on the macro level, which is the bigger level when you're tripping and you're seeing stars in your bedroom, and recreationally at festival and parties. It wasn't until 4 years ago that I started to learn about microdosing and psilocybin and LSD, and it clicked right away. Not everyone wants to experience the psychotropic effect, and with microdosing, it ends up being more of like a mood regulator that helps with focus and clarity without having to take a deep dive or get uncomfortable. So psychedelics, there's a massive market for this. There's so many different psychedelics you could try that are good for health benefits, whatever disorders you may have. I mean, looking at the chart of this one, again, flatlined between 1 and 2. Early stages, but I'm getting word that this may possibly be very big as they tap into these markets and continue to grow with this marketing campaign. Now, if you want to see the potential of what this psychedelic company can do, there's actually a psychedelic company that IPO'd just a few days ago, ticker CMPS, Compass Pathways. They were only up for about 4 days as of now, ran 87%. So this shows you the potential, but this is a very small company that we're talking about, Global Trac. They have plenty of room to grow as long as they stay transparent and they be a good company. Don't be your typical penny stock, Global Trac. Be a good, strong company, be transparent with your investors, gain that trust, continue to grow, and you'll do very well. I mean, just browsing around this website, you find a lot of interesting things. I mean, look at this lady. She's about to have a good time. So I linked Psychedelic Spotlight in the description. Check that out. Read about it if you want to learn about psychedelics. Even if you don't want to invest, it's still something interesting to learn about. I mean, if you're having any of these issues, maybe you grab a couple mushrooms and have a little fun. But microdose it, and you won't see all the crazy spirals. So this company has entered the emerging markets in the psychedelic space and is on the front run of being the #1 source for anything to do with psychedelics. So these are very interesting alternative medicines that I'm learning about and that you can learn about. And if you want to invest in this company, it's a very cheap stock. And we know, as I've said, early stages, marketing campaign is happening now. Hey, anything can happen. It's a penny stock. So some closing statements on this. These two stocks you cannot buy unless your trading platform supports OTC stocks. So the one I use is Thinkorswim. It is supported there. I do not believe it's on Robinhood unless you can enable OTC stocks, but make sure your platform supports OTC stocks, and then you can buy this if you choose to. Both of these industries are massive, so if these companies continue to grow, it can be a very rewarding investment. So that's it for these two stocks. You got HIHI, recreational real estate, and you got the Global Trac, your psychedelics. Medicine, that is. Microdose. Keep it healthy. Hit the subscribe if you're new to the channel. Again, by watching this video, you're learning new things. You're not just learning about stocks, you're learning about psychedelics. You know, you can look up at the stars while you're taking these mushrooms, and you can feel good. All right, that's it, guys. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to retire young.